Hello friends, welcome back to the Python programming session. In the earlier session, we had looked into indexing in list. Indexing means to fetch a particular item from the list. And in today's session, let's look into slicing in list. What do you mean by slicing? Slicing means to fetch a range of elements or items from the list. So indexing means to fetch a single element from the list, whereas slicing means fetch a range of items or elements range of items or elements from the list. So this is a main difference. Indexing means a single element is fetched from the list at one particular time. And list slicing means to fetch a range of items or elements from the list. So this is basically list indexing and list slicing. So in the previous session, we had looked into list indexing, that is how to fetch a single element from the list. And in today's session, let's cover list slicing, that is to fetch a range of items or elements from the list. So hope so friends, you have understood the difference between indexing and slicing. And what is the syntax for slicing? It is the list name, square brackets, start index, colon, stop index, colon, step size. So slicing syntax is the list name, then we have to specify the start index, the stop index and the step size. So by default, if we do not specify any start index, by default start index would be 0. 0 means it will start from the beginning of the list, that is from the index 0. And by default, these are the default values. Stop index means till the end of the list, that is n minus 1. And what is the step size? Default step size is equal to 1 by default. So at any particular time, if we do not specify the start index, the index will start from the beginning of the list. If we do not specify any stop index, it will go till the end of the list. And if we do not specify any step size, it will take the value as 1. So this is the syntax: start index, colon, stop index, colon, and then step size. Now let's look into some of the examples. Slicing in lists. So let's take one list called LST1, which is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it is having the numbers from 1 to 8. So this will be at the 0th index, first index, second index, third index, fourth index, fifth index, sixth index and seventh index. Now let's see how the slicing can be performed. If I say print LST1 in square brackets, if I give the start index as 1, colon, not comma, it should be colon, stop index as 5. I don't give any step size. So it will consider 1 as the step size. So when I give this value, start index is 1. So it will start from the first index, that is 2. And stop index is 5. We should not consider 5. We should consider only till 4. So it will print from first index to the fourth index. And the values are 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will print the list 2, 3, 4 and then 5. So this is how slicing works in lists. Now if I take one more example, LST1, and I don't give any start index. I don't give any start index. I give a colon and I give the end index as 6. And step size also I don't specify, so it will consider as 1. Since I have not given any start index, it will start from the beginning of the list, that is from the 0th index, and it will go till 6 minus 1, that is 5th index. So it will write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then 6. So it will write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then 6. Now, if I say LST1, I give start index as 1 and I don't specify any stop index. So, it will go till the n minus 1, that is the end of the list. So, start index is 1 and I don't specify any stop index. So, the default value is till the end of the list. So, from the first position, it will cover the end of the list. So, it will take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So it will cover from the first position to the end of the list. Now if I don't specify any values, if I don't give start index, stop index and step size, if I don't specify anything, then it will consider from the beginning till the end with a step size of 1. So it will print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it will print the entire list. If we give double colon without specifying any values. Now if I say LST1 0 till 5 and my step size is 2. So it will go from the 0th index 5. It won't consider 5, it will go till 4. So from 0 to 4, it will take a step size of 2. That is, it will every intermediate element it will omit. So the first element will get printed. It will omit 2 because step size is 2. So it will omit one digit in between. So it will write 3 and then it will omit the third index, that is 4, it will omit 1, 3 and then 5. Because it goes from 0 to 4th index, only the digits 1, 3 and 5. The alternative digits will be omitted if we give the step size as 2. So this is how the slicing in list takes place in Python. Now suppose let's take some negative indexes and see how it works. So this is a positive index. Negative index is from right to left. So now if I say LST1 1 colon minus 2. So for printing this, it will take from 1. 1 is this particular value. minus 2. So it won't consider minus 2, it will go till minus 3. 1 is this, minus 3 is this. So it will take 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 will be printed on the console. This is with the help of a negative index. Now if I say LST1 minus 6 minus 2, we should not specify comma, it should be colon. So minus 6 is this particular position. Till minus 2 is the end counter, till minus 2. But we have to not consider minus 2, it should be only till minus 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6 will be printed. 3, 4, 5 and 6 will be printed. And now if I say LST1, I don't specify anything in the start position. So it will consider from 0. And I specify end position as minus 4. So it will consider from 0 till minus 5. It won't take minus 4, it will take till minus 5. So it will print 0, 1, 2 and 3. 0, 1, 2 and then 3. Now if I have my LST1 and I specify minus 6 colon, I don't specify any end position. So it will be till the end of the list. Minus 6 is this position. So it will print 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So it will print 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and then 8. So this is how minus indexing works in Python. Now if I say LST1 of colon minus 1. So it will print in the reverse order. Because the step size is minus 1, it will print the elements in the reverse order. So it will print as 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it will print the list in the reverse order. So this is how the positive and negative indexing works in Python. So if you don't give any start index, it will start from 0. If you do not specify any stop index, it will go till end of the list. And if you don't specify step size, 1 will be considered as the step size. So hope so friends, this is clear for you. Now one more example, let's consider slicing assignment. So let's consider another thing called slicing assignment. Suppose if we take indexing assignment, only one item can be changed at one particular time. Now if we want to change a group of items at a particular time, we go in for slicing assignment. For this we say LST1 0 is to 3. So 0 to 2 it will consider, it won't take the third digit. So 3 elements, I am changing it to 10, 20, 30. So now if I print my LST1, instead of this list, I get 1, 2, 3 have been replaced by 10, 20 and 30. So instead of 1 we have 10, instead of 2, 20, instead of 3, 30. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Since lists are mutable, we can change the contents of the list at any particular time by replacing it with some other items. So instead of 1, 2 and 3, 10, 20, 30 has been replaced and the remaining items will be printed as it is. And now if we want to delete slicing deletion, slicing deletion. If we want to delete a range of items, we can use the slicing deletion. Suppose my LST1 is having these values. Now I say LST1 2:5. So I say delete. For deletion it is del. Del LST1 2:5. So 2 to 5 is 2, 3 and 4. It won't take the fifth digit, fifth index. So when I print my list, it will give the value 1, 2, 2, 3 and 4 have been deleted. So it will give 6, 7 and 8. 3, 4, 5 have been deleted from the list. So for deletion we have to use del and we have to slice the list to delete so many items. If we give indexing, we can delete only one particular index value. But if we give the slicing, we can delete a range of items. So this is how slicing deletion works in Python. Hope so friends, it's clear for you. In the previous session we had looked into indexing, and in the current session we had looked into slicing in list. So hope so, I think it's clear for you. If you have any doubts, please do reach to me out in the comment section. If you like my video, click on the like button and please do subscribe to get notifications of my new videos. Till then, see you. Bye bye.